Welcome to the Style That Binds Us YouTube channel. Today it's Delia Folk, my daughter, and I'm Allison Brune, and we are going to talk about how to pack jewelry. You know who you are that requested this, so this one's for you. First of all, it's good to have different sized jewelry holders. I don't know what's...
rolls,
jewelry rolls, and
pouch.
I wouldn't call this a roll. So there's all different kinds, but you need to sit down for a minute and think about where you're going, how much jewelry you carry, that kind of thing before you purchase one. And also it's good to have different sizes like that so you can make different choices for different trips. It's important when you travel by air that you keep your jewelry with you in your purse or in your carry-on, but definitely with you. Never pack it in a suitcase. And a lot of times it's good just to wear as much of it as you can. Sometimes I wear it, if I'm wearing something like this, I have necklaces underneath. And then so that I know it's gonna get there safely, because I've heard too many horror stories about losing your jewelry on trips. So that being said, I'm gonna talk quickly through all of this, and then we'll have some things that you can purchase in the description below if they're things that you didn't know about. Some of the things you already have at your house. For example, straws. Plastic straws, we know that we're not happy about plastic straws anymore. We know the damage they could do to the environment. But if you have them at your house, or let's say you go to a restaurant where they still have plastic straws, take it home with you, and then you're gonna recycle it. You're gonna use it again. You can cut it in half, and then it's gonna be a great way to transport necklaces, and I'll show you about that in a minute. Anytime you get something and it comes, or a jewelry repair or anything like that, and you get these little plastic bags, save them. They're great for putting pieces in too. So I have different sizes. Then this came, and I thought it was really neat. If you ever get, like I got some earrings, they actually came in this. It's bubble wrap, 2 individual little packs. So if you have a pair of jewelry, a pair of earrings or something that you're worried might get broken, or like a pearl could get knocked off, this is the perfect little pack to put them in to protect them. Okay, I also get a tissue when you're getting ready to pack your jewelry. A lot of times when you get jewelry, a jewelry cleaner comes with the jewelry that you get, so that's great to have with you on the go. And I usually have an actual jewelry cleaner, travel size, that we can put in the link too, that you can polish when you're going to special events. Okay, so we're gonna start with the jewelry, the bags. So this is the one that I settled on, because when I travel, I do have to have a lot of jewelry changes, because we go to a lot of events, or we're doing filming and things like that. So plus I just kind of like to have my jewelry with me, because you never know. The straw, the reason why the straw is important is this is a way, you know how when you travel and your necklaces get all tangled up and then you can't wear them? If you take your straw, this is a long necklace that I have put through the straw, and that way it has less chance of getting tangled up. But also I have it in a big baggie too, with the straw going kind of catty corner like that, so that it stays protected, and you take it out, and then you can use the straw over and over again. Good way to take care of that. This is a shorter necklace, and a shorter necklace works with the straw as well. However, this one has big rings on each end, so it wouldn't fit through the straw. So that's a good example of something that you can, if you find a jewelry bag that has these little snaps like that, and we'll do a close-up in just a few minutes, but that way it's kept that way. And the good thing about that necklace is you can use the same, basically it's like a charm or a pendant with different necklaces. So that's my gold version. And then in this little baggie I keep another chain that also goes with that same pendant from Marla Aaron's. It's much longer, and then it's silver, so I can wear it when I'm mixing my metals. We should do a video about that as well. Keep it in its little baggie, and when they're see-through, obviously you can see what they are. A lot of people keep the jewelry bags that their jewelry came in, and that's fine too, but sometimes you're like, which is which? So this is for getting dressed on the fly. I also have another baggie that I keep earring bags. So that's super important for obvious reasons. Then this came from Dana Bronfman, and she gave us those lovely tiny little studs, diamond studs, and so I keep them in this pack because they are small and they can easily get lost. So I keep them in that she gave us. And then this is something new that I got that I'm excited about, that I just ordered off of online. I can't remember, Amazon, Etsy, something. And they are chain lengtheners, basically. So when you are layering, or when you have a necklace and you realize the shirt that you packed, the necklace is too short, you pull out your chain lengthener. They're different lengths and they're different metals. So some of them are silver, some of them are gold. So that way when you're layering, you know, this, sometimes there's a point that you want a necklace to hit that's very hard to find. And so this, the great thing about this is you can lengthen it that much, but you can also lengthen it a shorter distance. So they're different, they're just great to have, and to have on the go too, because that gives you the same necklace in different lengths. Looks like an entirely different necklace. Look for a jewelry holder that has something like this. This is great for your rings, so you can keep your rings protected. And also, you know, you say, well, then I'll have to take them all off to get to that last one. It takes 2 seconds. You just slide them off, grab the ring you want, slide the rest of them back. And also, because of this, when you're traveling, before you leave to go home, you can look back through, count your rings, make sure you have all of them. This has nothing to do with jewelry, but I keep it in my jewelry bag. It is a wax crayon, and it is for zippers that won't zip up or down. The zippers get stuck. Did you know about this trick? If you rub a wax crayon on the zipper, it lubricates it enough where it will zip and unzip. So that's for like emergencies too, when you can't get your zipper zipped. Now, why did I say bring the tissue? So if you have a necklace that you want to transport and you don't have a straw and you don't have a jewelry bag that has something that secures necklaces, you can lay your necklace down and then roll it up in the tissue, and then fold it in half if it's a long necklace, and then place it very carefully into your jewelry bag, and that will keep it from knotting up on the go too. Okay, the thing that I like about this is, this is a great way to transport jewelry, but don't stick all of your jewelry in there because it just becomes a total mess. But this is what I like for my bangles, and I love to wear bangles. Like this one is this great, wonderful, big bangle that we got. Donna Karen told us about this, and we got this at her shop, which is such a fabulous piece. But also, like, I have a watch that has 2 watch bands. So I keep them together in one of the plastic baggies so that instead of digging through all my jewelry, I can just swap back and forth quickly. And there again, I'm always terrified I'm going to leave something behind, especially in a hotel room or something. So with this, I can check very quickly and say, yep, I got both my bands. And then I have all my different bangles in here too. And if you pack things in somewhat small containers instead of cramming like a giant jewelry pack into your purse, it's easier to travel with. I learned that before. Sometimes this is actually kind of big to travel with. I might divide it into, and this is just like for a weekend trip. This is a tiny example. This just has a place for a couple of earrings. It has the little holes so you can put your earrings in. It has the little tiny ring holder, and then it has a little pocket right here you can stick a little something in, and then you can see how that would fit quite easily into a bag. So you want to show us yours?
Sure. this is what I've been using. It has for necklaces, these, and sometimes I'll put at least 2 on, which sometimes they get tangled, so that's not good. And then these I put in earrings and rings, and then here are bigger earrings, rings, etc. And then it just rolls up, and that's my jewelry.
And it'll fit into your bag.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's wonderful. Can you think of any other hints that would help people? I feel like we've covered a lot in a short amount of time. So I also keep safety pins in mind too. Sometimes I put safety pins if your jewelry wrap, like you don't have, do you have a zipper on yours at all? Yes. So you see where the little hook is on your zipper? You could attach some safety pins there. And then you would have a couple safety pins with you too. So the only other thing I could think of is taking pictures of your jewelry before you travel, or just taking pictures of your jewelry to have, to show in case something gets lost or stolen. It's always good to have a photo of that. So I hope these helpful hints are indeed helpful to you. Get yourself some clear baggies, a couple plastic straws, jewelry cleaner, and then really think through the way you're going to transport. And also remember that you can just wear a bunch of it. It might look kind of crazy. Once you get there, you're going to take some of it off. Okay, besides this packet that I ordered with the chain lengtheners in silver and gold, are you still wearing? I found online also, it's a connector basically, and you connect both of, instead of putting on a necklace and then putting on another necklace where they get all tangled up in the back, this is a spacer basically. So you connect both of your necklaces to the spacer, and then they hang a little bit apart, so they have less likelihood of getting tangled up. So I'm really excited about that. I liked it. Now you're wearing it. It seems to have worked nicely for you too. And then it's a great way to layer. So let's say you were doing that, except this was the same size as that, too close in size, then you can connect it with this too. So all kinds of little tricks of the trade that we wanted to share with you.
Well, thank you so much for watching the Style That Binds Us YouTube channel. We hope this video was extremely informative and helpful. We have more packing videos up our sleeves, so stay tuned for that. This one is a national wardrobe stylist and consultant, style consultant, and so she has a lot of tips and tricks, and we want to share them with you. So if you want to book a style session with her, you can email us or comment, and we can schedule a call for you. But we hope you like this video, and if so, make sure to like it, comment, let us know what you think, what more you want to see from us, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.